The Big Bang Theory ran for 12 seasons, drawing in millions with its blend of nerdy humor, lovable misfits, and pop culture references. Then came Young Sheldon, the prequel series that offered a softer, more emotional look into the childhood of the show's breakout character, Sheldon Cooper. While Young Sheldon brought in a new cast to portray younger versions of beloved characters, it also cleverly intertwined actors from The Big Bang Theory, some in obvious roles, others hidden in plain sight. If you're a die-hard fan, you probably caught some of these connections. But a few might have slipped under your radar. Here are 7 actors who appeared in both Young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory, and you might have missed them. 1. Jim Parsons, Sheldon Cooper, narrator. Okay, you probably didn't miss this one, but Jim Parsons deserves the top spot. The original Sheldon, the socially awkward genius we all grew to love, and occasionally get frustrated by, returned in Young Sheldon as the narrator. Though he never appears on screen, his voice is instantly recognizable and forms the heart of the show. Parsons' narration provides insight into Sheldon's inner world and often bridges events from Young Sheldon with those in The Big Bang Theory, creating a rich continuity. His involvement also helped give Young Sheldon the credibility it needed to stand on its own. 2. Mayim Bialik, Amy Farrah Fowler, future Sheldon's wife. Mayim Bialik played Amy Farrah Fowler, Sheldon's long-term girlfriend and later his wife. While she doesn't appear physically in Young Sheldon, Bialik's voice makes a surprise appearance in the season 4 finale of Young Sheldon. In a charming twist, adult Sheldon refers to Amy in a voiceover, and we hear her voice responding. This clever cameo not only confirms the continuity between the shows but also hints at the warmth and complexity of Sheldon's future relationships, something Young Sheldon slowly builds toward. 3. Simon Helberg, Howard Wolowitz, voice cameo. Simon Helberg, the wisecracking aerospace engineer with a penchant for tight pants and magic tricks, made a delightful return in season 5 of Young Sheldon. Like Parsons and Bialik, he appears in voice only, narrating part of an episode involving the first launch of the Hubble Space Telescope. Helberg's cameo is a subtle nod to his character's aerospace career in The Big Bang Theory, and his energetic voice adds a familiar flavor to the episode. It's a blink-and-you-miss-it moment, but for fans, it was a nostalgic joy. 4. Lance Barber, Jimmy Speckerman, George Cooper Sr. Now here's a truly hidden gem. In The Big Bang Theory, Lance Barber guest-starred as Jimmy Speckerman, Leonard's high school bully. But in Young Sheldon, he plays George Cooper Sr., Sheldon's father. This casting might seem odd at first. How does a high school bully become Sheldon's dad? But the two characters are so vastly different in tone and personality that most viewers didn't connect the dots. In Young Sheldon, Barber's portrayal of George is layered and sympathetic, showing a hard-working, flawed father trying to raise a gifted but difficult son. This double casting is a fun Easter egg, and it shows Barber's impressive range as an actor. 5. Kaye Quoko, Penny, voice of Paul Walter. Yes, you read that right. Kaye Quoko, the face of Penny and one of the central figures in The Big Bang Theory, made a brief but hilarious voice cameo in Young Sheldon, as the voice of a Paul. In a season 3 episode, Sheldon hallucinates while trying to conquer his fear of swimming. During his breakdown, the Paul Walter speaks to him in a female voice. That voice, Kaye Quoko. It's a blink-and-you-miss-it moment that Quoko herself confirmed later. While her character Penny doesn't exist in Sheldon's life yet, this surreal cameo is a cheeky nod to the connection between the two shows. 6. Kevin Susman, Stuart, school official. Stuart, the lovable yet perpetually down on his luck comic book store owner, was portrayed by Kevin Susman in The Big Bang Theory. In Young Sheldon, Susman appeared in a minor role as a school administrator. It's a small part, so small, in fact, that many fans didn't notice. But for those who did, it was a subtle wink to the audience. The character doesn't share Stuart's awkward charm or comic book obsession, but the familiar face adds to the show's connective tissue. It's also a nice way to acknowledge Susman's contribution to the original series without forcing continuity that doesn't make sense in the prequel. 7. Bob Newhart, Professor Proton, Ghost of Professor Proton. One of the most heartwarming callbacks in Young Sheldon comes from comedy legend Bob Newhart, who played Professor Proton, Sheldon's childhood science hero, in The Big Bang Theory. His original appearances were both hilarious and touching, especially when his character returned as a ghostly mentor to Sheldon. In Young Sheldon, Newhart reprises his role in a dream sequence where young Sheldon interacts with Professor Proton after watching him on TV. This scene serves as both fan service and character development, showing the origin of Sheldon's hero worship. Newhart's return helps bridge the two Sheldons, child and adult, and reminds viewers of the quirky yet emotional depths the franchise can reach. Bonus: other connections worth mentioning. While these 7 actors had tangible roles in both series, young Sheldon is full of subtle nods to its parent show. From references to characters like Leonard, Raj, and Howard, to the foreshadowing of events like Sheldon's Nobel Prize, the series is rich with layered storytelling. Even though some actors haven't made physical or voice cameos, the writing ensures their presence is felt. It's these little moments that reward loyal viewers and give young Sheldon its unique charm. Final thoughts. Young Sheldon doesn't try to replicate the Big Bang Theory, and that's its strength. But by weaving in familiar faces, voices, and stories, it creates a universe that feels whole and connected. These 7 actors, some in major roles, others in subtle cameos, help bridge the gap between the two shows. Whether you're a seasoned physicist of Big Bang fandom or just stepping into the Cooper family saga, these crossover appearances are delightful gems that deepen the story and reward your attention. Next time you're watching, keep your ears open. That voice in the background. It just might be someone you already know. Would you like this article formatted for blog or social media use as well?